What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So, K-Shine goes against New Jersey Twork on a caffeine app. Was a free battle for everybody, a one-rounder to entertain us during the quarantine. Now, I knew K-Shine was going to take this battle serious. And I knew also New Jersey Twork couldn't afford to take this battle serious. But he would make it interesting. I'm going to say that. That's the only word I could use. But I definitely knew K-Shine was going to take this battle serious. And I knew Twork couldn't afford to take it serious. Twork is one of the ones that I believe that he could actually, in a 3-round battle, Twork might could get a round out of K-Shine. But I know that in the long run, he would fail. Because he's not conditioned enough to compete with a person like Shine. He's not conditioned enough. When it comes to breaking down these battles, man, and things like this stuff is, nobody does it like me. By me being a guy who work with a lot of artists, produce, it was my job to sharpen up their craft. I have them rewriting. I will oversee their bars. I will produce and do the hooks and give them the direction to the songs. I had to be the one to take people off and add people on. I had to be the one to use my wisdom of being creative in the studio to determine who this song fit, who would sound good on it. So when it comes to battle rap, to some degree, this ain't no different. It's just like I'm in the studio and I have the access to all these artists. I'm able to position people to know their strength, their weaknesses, and how to produce to complement their talents. That's the same thing in this. Looking at battle rap, man, and seeing what's going on, there's not too many people that can even compete with Shine on the level he is at right now. This brother on a 3-year run, without losing a round. That's crazy. And in that, you have to understand, you got to be a special type to beat him. And I knew Twork would not be the one to beat him, especially in no 1-round battle. And going the distance. You got to understand, when Twork rap, he is in character. He is in character. What I mean by that? Listen to him talk. He don't talk the way he rap. When he talk, he got such a calm, soft voice, a humbling voice at that for the most part. When he rap, he in a whole nother different thing like, come in, I come on, get it, it's full of energy. He full of energy. He got a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? And he have to change his voice up and bring it up into other octaves. And because of that, the character he's in is not conditioned to go the distance that long because it's not his natural tone. It's not his natural tone. So when you're going up against somebody like a K-Shine, a Briz Rothstein, and that voice can only compliment you, and he will be successful in it if he doing like 2-minute rounds. Anything 3 minutes or longer will hurt him. And why you see him Jersey out a lot, and why you see him run out of breath, and why you see him sometimes not finishing his bars, because of that reason. Pay attention to all his battles. He have to go long and rap 3 minutes. 9 out of 10 of them always end up in a Jersey. Okay? because it's not conditioned like that to go that distance. Plus, he a big guy, so his adrenaline pumping is taking a lot out of him, and he in character, which his octaves and his voice got to change. So I knew going up against K-Shine, who actually conditioned for this, who can go the distance, who just non-stop just go. He rapped till he sweat, to like sweat pouring down his face. You can't beat him like that. Twork could only beat him in a 2-minute round. It'll have to be 2-minute rounds where he's more impactful. See, Twork is dominant in spurts. He more impactful and dominant when he rapping in spurts. You know what I'm saying? That's why he'll give you that one round that was just bananas. You'd be like, damn, that was crazy. And guess what? He don't even know you got to play this game to your strong points. If I was Twork, every battle I do, because you got to play it to what your strength. You can't get this battle rap. You can't give your opponent the advantage. You have to play to your strengths. If I was him, I would only do 2-minute battles. And guess what? The fans wouldn't care because you at least accomplishing your task. You at least getting through all 3 of your rounds and you explosive doing all 3 of your rounds. So it's sort of like you did take a round off. Because rather than rapping for 9 minutes or better, you're only doing 6. So you're basically taking a round off. You're just minimizing it, but you're impactful from beginning to end and you're able to get through. Because your talent and what you're doing is only conditioned. It's only conditioned for 2 minutes. If you want to maximize that potential and be successful in it. So when he go up against Shine, it didn't surprise me. I knew that was going to happen. I knew Shine was going to beat him. Because also I know Shine write better than him. But I also understand how much more Shine wanted. Shine take that undefeated record, no round. He take that serious. And that's a good thing to have, which means you're going to get the best out of him every time. Twork, for the most part, I'm going to say that Twork more humbling. Think about that brother, for the most part, he don't really care about this like that. He do not really care about this like that. Because if he did, he'll be going harder. But you don't see him be going harder like that. He's so laid back. He'd be like, I ain't even really finished writing yet. Like, dog, the battle like tomorrow. Like, yeah, I might have it finished when I go back to my hotel. He don't really lock in like that, take that stuff serious like that. If he did, he'll be running this game easy. He'll easily be running this game. He become his own downfall because of his lack of preparation and respect for the game. And he don't even get, he's supposed to be the one dominating the game. He's supposed to be getting Loaded Lux and Murder Mook money. No doubt. I don't care what none of these clowns say. That is a fact. He is like the #1 highest in demand battle rapper that's being sought after. So imagine, he #1 in high demand without even giving his all and going hard. He doing this on some humbug, have given type preparation type stuff. And he already like the highest in demand, #1 highest in demand. So imagine if he lock in. Imagine if he say, you know what, I'm doing all battle 2 rounds. I'm doing 2 rounds. I'm going to give you drama. I'm just going to be real, quick, explosive, and impactful in 2 minutes every round and book your flight. Crazy. His stock is skyrocketed so high. And that's where his strong point is. That's how you go up against somebody like K-Shine now. But it didn't happen like that. K-Shine blasted that boy out of the water. It wasn't even close. And I'm even hearing that Twork even recycled some old lines. I don't know how true it is because I haven't looked into it, but this is what they said. This is what they saying over the internet. I only believe, for the most part, it's two people out there that can beat Shine. At least get around off of them, without a doubt. Chilla Jones and Briz Rothstein. I think Briz Rothstein is Shine's greatest threat because, you know what? That's another blog. That's another blog. I ain't gonna even do that. I might as well maximize this. Anyway, man, K-Shine did Twork dirty. But Twork knew that too. Twork ain't stupid. Battle rappers ain't stupid. Battle rappers who know the game, know bars, and understand, they know who their threat is. They know who their threat is. You can listen and know what people doing to see just how successful you would be against them. But shouts out to them for even doing it and putting it together. And that's one thing I do like about NWX for the most part, man. At least they win against each other. At least they go against each other. You get what I'm saying? K-Shine, DNA Big T, DNA T-Top. You know what I'm saying? So we can respect groups like that more better who actually really competed against each other. But I got K-Shine, man, dominating the game. My only thing with K-Shine, the reason why his stock ain't really high like that, he got to be more in tune. He got to be more in tune with the people and more mindful of his attitude. You know what I'm saying? And cause a lot come with being a star. You got certain people who respect the game of battle rap, so we know what your position is. But for the most part, when you want to become a star in the face of it, you have to learn how to win people over. You have to know how to make your personality and character work to your advantage and favor. And it's a lot of things that come and play with that. With that being said, man, bombs away, K-Shine took care of his business on Twork, man. Because I knew he wanted that battle, man. I knew he was going to take it serious, man. And he did his thing, man. Subscribe to the Battle Truth channel if you're not a subscriber. Join my Patreon if you're not a Patreon member by clicking the link in the description box. It'll send you straight to my Patreon if you click the link in the description box. And it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.